We have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Provo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the #2 seed in the playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Here's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They'll try the right here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a 3rd down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Turns it loose downfield. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
The offense starts with a short field. They're going to the air on the first play. Throw to the running back in the flat. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Dogs are in the red zone. It's a quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Bulldogs, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Michigan offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Handoff here from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Gets some space around the 30. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
And the pass is incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early. 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
Here's the 2nd down play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle is made at the 40. It'll be 1st down and goal. Press coverage now from the secondary. Touchdown, Wolverines. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Great job here by this quarterback, not forcing the throw. Nobody's open. Does it himself, able to use that speed that he has to get to the end zone for this touchdown.
Point after, not quite through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. When they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Took contact on the throw. Makes the catch all alone back there. The junior quarterback showing toughness, standing in there to take the hit.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on third down, you have to put the ball at least to the first down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
He shreds the tackle. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Looking for a gap. It's Smith. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The offense going to heavy personnel, bringing out the full house. And he's got it again. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? Here comes a handoff. Powers through. And the Wolverines pick up enough to get a first down there.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We've got a good one in our hands, which we'll hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They're going to run it here. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Second down play coming up. Looks right for a quick completion. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gain in there.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
The Wolverines hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Second and goal for the offense. Motion now from the tight end. Here's a quick grab. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. The Wolverines beginning to crank up the tempo a bit. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. And they get set now to try the PAT.
Well, when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Offense is back out on the field. Remember last time, they were on 4th down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Hart. Scooped up in the defense. They get him down after a short return. But a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
Boy, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. And there's the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Had a nice drive going here, but now it's 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. He tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Men kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. Georgia offense is back out on the field. A fumble the last possession only led to a field goal, and they shake off that mistake and get it going here. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this 1st down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. Direct snap to the back. He finds some space. They can't get him again, whipping through the defense. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. This is a determined running back just refusing to be brought down that time by the defense.
You know, the coaches told us that this guy's one of the hardest workers on the entire team, and you can see all that offseason work that he put in has paid off. That time, shaking free from those defenders and getting more positive yards.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. First down, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Cross. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
That completion makes it second and medium. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Offense getting set. It's second down. It's reeled in. It's hard. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff from the shotgun. Powering through the defender. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. On the move now. Using his legs here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pulls it in. It's Smith. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He escapes the pocket. And is intercepted. Oh, he's bringing it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. Checks this down to the running back. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
It is 1st and goal, a great chance to claim the lead before the break here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Oh, that one's picked off. He could go inside the 40. Out past the 30. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
I thought the quarterback here tipped his hand a bit, just kind of really locked in to that one receiver, tried to force it in, and ends up being an interception.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
They knocked through the B-18 and go up 28-17. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. 2 backs now flanking the quarterback. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. And he'll head out of bounds after a a short gain on that run.
Well, he didn't get much, but you know what? He got just enough that he needed to get the first down. The pressure came, but they allowed him to escape just enough to be able to get to the sideline to get out of bounds and picked up that first down.
Looking deep down the middle. Catch made wide open way downfield. We finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the first half. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors for our halftime update. And the Wolverines will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. An effective running game is why they were on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Looking for a receiver deep middle. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
The Bulldogs will line up to punt it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. Wolverines offense is back on the field. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they try the middle, but stop for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs, and also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here. And
on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Here coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. That's caught. It's Isaac. What a grab by the freshman.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down play coming up for this offense. It's a shotgun run call. Has the first down and more. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
The Dogs looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Quarterback keeps the football. And tests the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go into keeper.
Now they'll come out second down and goal from the 10. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. Looking to the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Georgia.
What a security blanket for this quarterback. When in doubt, just throw it to the big man and let him go up and make the catch for the touchdown.
And the PAT makes the lead 18, 35-17. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man down the field. That's a big gain to the right. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The Wolverines come to the line to run the hurry up.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. Not a huge hit there. You have to expect to see the ball come loose, but a great job to hang on to it.
Boy, great concentration by the tight end to be able to come up with that catch, but the defense showing how physical they are. When that tight end gets his hands on the ball, they are going to lower the boom. Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
Looking to throw again. The sure hands. It's Joseph. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it from the red zone. He escapes the pocket. On the QB forced out of bounds. It'll be a big loss on the play. Good play by the defense.
I think this quarterback here is just desperate to try to make a play, and as he's trying to make that play, he's losing ground. This defensive speed is on display. Good job of getting him out of bounds.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years, and it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to that.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Caught over the middle. It's Joseph. They finally stop him all the way down to the 6-yard line. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. He played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Looking to scramble. Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
Second down and goal upcoming. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. He goes nowhere. 2 straight stops. Third down coming up.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense...
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And the PAT makes the lead 11, 35-24. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Now it's 2nd down here. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught in the flat by the running back. Looks like Georgia will have the 1st down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They'll hand it off. 1st down, looking for more now. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a 1st down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
He dumps it off to the tight end. Finds just enough space and makes the 1st down.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the 4th quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure.
Touchdown, Dogs. This offense cannot be stopped.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's running out of time here. They pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10.
What a day for this defense, just living in the backfield of the offense. The game looks like it's all but over at this point, and for them to disrupt this great quarterback all day has been quite an accomplishment.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. Going to try to use his legs here. He gets the 1st and still going. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He lets it go on the move. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They get him down with a big gainer to the 42. And the Wolverines will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
He's looking to scramble. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Michigan. Still no answer for this offense.
Wow, 1 minute this quarterback is surveying the field for an open receiver. The next, he's pulling it down, tucking the football, and putting into the end zone for a touchdown himself.
And the point after is right down the middle. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Chewing clock with the running game.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Receiver in motion now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Solid gain on the play there. Wiped out by the penalty flag. Important second down play coming up. And the single back takes the handoff. As the first down is still going. We make the stop at the 25, and it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
What a shot, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
The fullback gets stuffed for a loss. Ran into a wall there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So a field goal attempt coming up now. Trying to connect from 41 yards away. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Timeout, Georgia.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Movement here from the tight end. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch. The Wolverines come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw here. And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.